Picture a scrawny 11-year-old in Rosario, Argentina, told he was too small to play professional football. But now, smash cut to the same kid 25 years later, lifting the World Cup in Lusail while 1.5 billion people hold their breath. How did Lionel Messi leap from growth hormone injections to 8 Ballon d'Ors, 800-plus goals, and uncontested GOAT status? Stick around because in the next few minutes you'll uncover the heartbreak behind the headlines, the science behind the skills, and the sly jokes hiding in his passport photos. You'll meet the doctor who almost cost Argentina its saviour, the scout who signed him on a paper napkin, and the critics who called Messi a Catalan tourist before he answered with a Copa América mic drop and a last dance in Qatar that rewrote history. Oh, and we'll settle the pub debate once and for all. Did Messi eclipse Maradona, or just borrow his left boot? If football is a religion, this is its book of Exodus, complete with plagues, hamstrings, prophets, pep, and a promised land painted celeste and white. Because this isn't a highlight reel, it's a survival guide. Ready? Lace up, the whistle's coming. There's a goat joke later, but don't kid yourself, it only lands if you stay till the end. Born on 24th of June 1987 in Rosario, Lionel Messi dribbled a scuffed ball through factory dust while his mother cleaned houses and his father pulled night shifts at the steel mill. At 5, he joined Grandolfi under Dad's coaching. By 8, he wore Newell's Old Boys red and black, racking up almost 500 goals in 6 seasons and earning the nickname La Pulga, because rivals could swat but never catch him. He dreamed of copying Maradona, taped odd socks to shin pads and played barefoot until street lights flickered. Then came a growth hormone diagnosis that felt like a red card. At 10, doctors warned he would stall at 1.4 meters unless he endured nightly injections costing about $1,000 a month, far beyond the family budget. George clocked overtime, relatives raffled appliances, and Newell's promises evaporated. While classmates shot up in height, Lionel jabbed his thigh and wondered if genes would defeat genius. Hope crossed the Atlantic when Barcelona talent chief Carlos Rochac saw the 13-year-old glide past bigger boys and on the 14th of December 2000 signed a contract on a paper napkin, pledging to fund his treatment. The move split the household. Celia stayed in Rosario with Lionel's siblings, leaving a shy teenager in a dorm at La Masia, wrestling homesickness, Catalan verbs, and the fear of failure. Yet every night he injected growth hormone, and every dawn he raced onto the training pitch.
Die gaat hem echt niet loslaten hoor, als het doorneemt.
Determined to outrun biology, redefine his limits, and prove that the smallest kid from a steel town could forge football's largest legacy. Barcelona's napkin contract, inked in a corner of the Pompea Tennis Club on the 14th of December 2000, became the hinge on which Lionel Messi's life swung from medical limbo to sporting destiny. The 13-year-old swapped Rosario for La Masia's dormitory, receiving nightly growth hormone injections funded by FC Barcelona. €30,000 a year, the club considered a gamble, his family a lifeline. By 2003, the treatment was complete. Messi had grown to 1.7 meters and, more importantly, into a fearless dribbler against men twice his size. Frank Rijkaard gave him an unofficial debut on the 16th of November 2003 against Jose Mourinho's Porto, 17 days after turning 17. On 16th of October 2004, he became Barca's third youngest Liga debutant versus Espanyol. Mentorship accelerated the metamorphosis. Ronaldinho, then FIFA World Player of the Year, told teammates, "This kid will be better than me," dragged the shy Argentinian to senior dinners and celebrated every nutmeg. Messi repaid the faith with a first competitive goal, an audacious chip over Albacete's Raul Valbuena on the 1st of May 2005, again assisted by Gino. Within 5 seasons, he powered Barca to Champions League titles in 2006 and 2009, and the best win rate La Liga had ever seen. The decisive inflection came on the 2nd of May 2009 in the Santiago Bernabeu. Pep Guardiola, hunting a tactical edge in El Clasico, asked Messi to vacate the right wing and lurk between Real Madrid's lines as a false 9. The 21-year-old scored twice. Barca won 6-2 and centre-backs everywhere updated their nightmares. That single experiment detonated a scoring boom. Messi finished 2009 with 38 club goals, claimed his first Ballon d'Or, and in the calendar year 2012 shredded Gerd Muller's 40-year record with 91. From medical necessity to tactical reinvention, the sequence, napkin, injection, Ronaldinho,
Viene, vamos a seguir y vamos a ganar todo. Vamos a festejar todo otra vez.
false 9 turned a fragile teenager into football's apex predator. Football changed forever after that. Lionel Messi's climb from La Masia prospect to global talisman is stitched together by one stubborn thread: refusal to stand still. By 17, he was dazzling in La Liga, the third youngest debutant in Barca history, yet every promotion only sharpened his appetite. A torn hamstring in 2006, ankle ligament damage in 2010, and a thigh tear in 2013 each threatened to blunt the edge. Instead, they forged recovery routines teammates still copy. Stats reveal the scope of his relentlessness. Between 2008-09 and 2012-13, he averaged a goal a game, climaxing with a Guinness-certified 91 goals in the 2012 calendar year, a mark untouched for 4 decades. His club haul settled at 672 for Barcelona, topping Pele's single club record. At 474 La Liga strikes, 192 assists and 36 hat-tricks, and the line between human and algorithm blurs. Metrics, though, only frame the mindset. Messi converted limitations into weapons: the low center of gravity that let him slalom through tackles, the micro steps that wrong-footed keepers, the quiet leadership that dragged superstars toward perfection. That mentality harvested 10 La Liga titles, 4 Champions Leagues, and, by 2023, a record-extending 8th Ballon d'Or. Throughout, his humility stayed intact, crediting teammates and staff and reinforcing respect inside the dressing room and beyond. Perseverance peaked after Europe. Landing in Miami in 2023, he split Florida humidity with 20 goals and 16 assists, guiding Inter Miami to the Supporters' Shield and collecting the 2024 Landon Donovan MLS MVP at 37. Weeks earlier, he captained Argentina to back-to-back Copa América crowns, proof that the flames still raged. Grit turned a growth-stunted boy into football's perpetual record breaker, and determination keeps him rewriting chapters most players would retire to read. From the dusty pitches of Rosario to the floodlit cauldron of Lusail, Lionel Messi's story has always been more than a highlight reel. It is proof that fragility can forge greatness. Every injection, every near miss, every headline that labelled him a Catalan tourist only tempered the steel that finally hoisted gold in Qatar. The boy whose body threatened to betray him grew into a man whose genius bent tournaments to his will, turning heartbreak into fuel and silence into the roar of a nation. In the space between criticism and coronation, Messi discovered the truest form of leadership: quiet, relentless, rooted in love for the ball. When defeat sent him briefly into retirement, it was the echo of Argentina's unfinished song that drew him back. When the Copa América arrived in 2021, it cleared the stage for the symphony that followed in 2022. Each pass and feint in Qatar erased the doubts until the final whistle delivered the last note, one that reverberated from Rosario's barrios to every child told they are too small, too shy, or too late. Today, Messi stands not only with a World Cup, but with a legacy that fuses club dominance, international redemption, and humanity. For filmmakers, commentators, and fans alike, his odyssey is a masterclass in perseverance, storytelling, and belief. It ends, yet it also begins, because legends echo forward. He did not eclipse Maradona so much as extend the horizon, proving greatness is a relay, not a rivalry. His journey teaches that talent needs courage, that heartbreak can be an ally, and that the impossible is merely unfinished business. In lifting the trophy, he did not complete football, he completed the circle, returning hope to where the dream began and inviting the next dreamer to step inside and forever raise the sports ceiling.